Are you guys looking like this guy? Or this guy? Yikes, your build must be terrible. So that's why in this Sailor Piece guide, I'm going to show you the best build that you can make very, very fast. So first off, let me do an M1 and show you guys what damage we're working with. We're looking at 3 billion damage per M1, and this is within 4 days. And with the F move, we're looking at 100 billion damage. Now, mind you, I don't even have 100% crit chance, so that could be like 200 billion damage. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how to get this build. So whenever it comes to it, this is a melee build. So first things first, I'm going to be going over my stats and showing you guys what I am using. For the race, we are going to use Warlord. For the accessory, we are using Ice Queen outfit. And if you guys don't know how to use Ice Queen outfit, I'm going to show you guys right now. You come over to the portal, you go to Boss Island. After you come over to Boss Island, you're going to beat up the Ice Queen. So you spawn Ice Queen, and you're just going to beat the crap out of her. After you kill her over and over, she will eventually keep dropping her accessories right here, Ice Queen outfits. You need about, what, maybe 31 outfits, 30 outfits to be able to max it out. I'm going to show you guys how to max out the outfit right now. Once you have about 30 outfits, you're going to come over to the portal. You're going to come over to Shibuya Station. Click on this little icon called the Enchanter and teleport. Once you're at the enchanter, you're going to put the accessory in here. For example, I'm going to be using the abyssal outfit. The reason you need so many outfits is because it has a chance to fail, and we really want to hit the success chance. So we're going to upgrade this until it hits E10, and once it hits E10, we're getting a lot of stats from it. The stats we're getting is 160% defense, 127% damage, and 35% damage reduction. Mind you, this is at E10, not base stats. So you want to get that up as quick as possible. For our trait, we are using Emperor. Now, any secret trait is amazing, but Emperor is simply the best. For our clan, we are using Upper because it is the best melee clan, giving 40% damage, 50% max HP, 12% melee damage, and 12% luck. It also has a 20% chance to deal 25% more damage whenever a skill is used. So overall, this build is really amazing. But whenever it comes to the rune, Primordial Rune is very hard to get. But the difference between not having Primordial Rune and having Primordial Rune is between you being a noob and becoming the next Gojo. Oh, Gojo! And considering that they are adding a new world boss in C2, you are not going to be strong enough. That is, unless you got the stats that I just mentioned and the rune. If you got everything that I just listed out, you will be perfectly fine though. And I know we all want whatever drops that Kraken has. Now, this isn't 100% confirmed. This is just from the few leaks that we have. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be sharing this with you guys. But if Sailor P sees this, I'm very sorry if I wasn't supposed to. Anyways, continuing with the video. Now, after we've gotten all the stats and everything, we want to come over to the portal and we want to pick a melee at Boss Island. Picking a melee at Boss Island is simple because the only melee we should be looking for is Moonslayer. Moonslayer is the best melee in the game in C1, mind you, because fighting that Kraken and getting these better melees in C2 and better swords, we just want to use Moonslayer. Like I said, I was doing 3 billion damage with the M1, and you guys will be doing a lot of damage with it as well. If you guys don't have this melee or the materials for it, or you need help grinding it, come down to the Discord below. We got you. After you got everything that I listed, the melee and all of the stats that I've listed down here, we are going to move on to the smaller things that you can do now. So the first one being powers. You do get power shards, and you can give them to the power person right here, and that will give you a stronger stats. Now, the main thing you're going to be looking for is Cursed Brand. You want to get Cursed Brand before C2 or Colossus. Now, Colossus is going to be amazing whenever it comes to that Kraken, but Cursed Brand is going to be better for grinding the NPCs. I'm going to be using Cursed Brand because it's NPCs as a whole, a 30% damage increase, crit damage, crit chance, all of that good stuff, and it stacks, which will be amazing whenever it comes to bosses and just NPCs in general that are really hard. You get power shards from any NPC around the map, and there's a 500 pity to be able able to get a mythical. You want to be rolling your power shards because it is very, very important. Moving on to the next thing that we can do is you're going to come over to the portal. You're going to come over to Judgment Island. You're going to click on this little icon and come to Spec Passive. Once you're at Spec Passive, you're going to throw a Spec Passive on your weapon. All you need to do is get Spec Passive shards. You can buy these from the merchant or you can drop these from any NPC. It has a 500 pity and the only thing you're going to be looking for is Rampage or Berserker. If you get Berserker or Rampage, you're going to go try to get the stats as high as possible. And then you're done maxing out your melee or your sword. After you've done your Spec Passive, you're going to come over to the portal and you're going to come over to Sailor Island. You're going to go to Stat Reroll. Stat Rerolls are very, very expensive. You need a lot of gems, every single one to be Z. Now mine are all Z's because I don't have enough gems. I do have the chest to get more gems, but I'm too lazy right now. I'll probably roll it tonight before C2 comes out tomorrow. But you want to max out all of your stats. SSS is perfectly fine. You do not need Z. Z is just max. I would recommend getting it, but of course you don't need it. You do need SSS though, so try to get that as fast as possible for all of them. Mind you, if you want to join my guild, you need to have SSS stats. Now I am going to put up a leak right now. This is what the guild panel looks like. I also don't know if I'm supposed to be leaking this as well, but here you guys go. C2's dropping tomorrow anyways, so enjoy. I just want to let you guys know I am the guild owner of House Atreides, one of the official guilds in Sailor Peace, and we have so many members that are really strong, and we always work to help out our members grow even stronger. Come down to the Discord below and try to join this guild. I am very lenient and let almost anyone join if you have good enough stats. There are 3 divisions, the top division, the middle division, and the bottom division. In total, we're going to hold around 150 members. So good luck if you want to join and have fun more than anything. Now, after we've done our stat rerolls, we want to come down to Slime Island and go on the skill tree. Once you've come to the skill tree, you want to completely max this out. Whenever it comes to luck, crit chance, crit damage, and damage. Now, mind you, I could only do so much in 4 days, so this is what I'm looking at, but these all give a really good percent increase. So this gives a 25%, this gives a 25%, crit chance, you get 5 more, the luck, you get 25%, the HP, I'm not really sure. All of it is really good overall, and you do need it. After you've maxed those out, there's only 2 things you need to do left, and these are something I'd prioritize getting done before C2, because you just don't want to have to come back to C1 to complete them. And that is Boss Rush and Tower. Doing Tower and doing Boss Rush give a very large stat increase, not only on luck, but damage, and crit chance, and HP. All of them are very, very important, so I'd recommend doing them as much as possible. Tower, you need to have high stats. If you've done everything in the video that I've explained, you should be able to get through Tower pretty easily. Same with Boss Rush. Now, maxing out these stats took me about 2 days. That was the main thing I was doing for the last 2 days, and that was Infinite Tower and Boss Rush. To be fair, though, I wasn't doing it consistently all 24 hours of AFK. I was AFK on and off, so you guys probably could do it faster. By the way, here's the stat showcase. Now, mind you, my artifacts are not maxed because C2 is coming out, and I just started this profile 4 days ago. But looking at it, we have 1,012% damage. I'll just scroll through and let you guys look at everything yourself, and you can pause the video if you would like. Here's crit chance. Here's crit damage. Now, mind you, all of my crit chance is coming from my artifacts. I could have 100%, but I'm running a crit damage chestplate because I'm hoping in C2 they add more stuff where you can get more crit chance. That being said, everyone, that is the build, and I hope you guys enjoyed the leaks, and I hope you guys, more than anything, are excited for C2 because I know I am. I will try to do daily videos. It does take me a second to edit, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in C2. Let's go.